Peace, peace, peace. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? Peace, peace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, back again. Listen, this one. We gotta really go in on this one, man, because some of y'all been out here getting finesse. People out here getting finesse, and nobody's teaching how not to get finesse. Everybody's telling you what you gonna do when you to get up or when it's going up. But ain't nobody telling you what to do on the back end, right? The Cash App acting up, right, man? There's a lot of stuff acting up, right? There's a lot of stuff on the centralized side acting up. For those of you who don't know, my name is Iggy, one third of the co-founders here with Biggest Crypto Play Ever. I'm here with my brother.
What's happening, man? Slice IH checking in. Biggest crypto play ever. You did.
Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. J Crypto checking in, biggest crypto play ever. Another third of the biggest crypto play ever. Here right now with my brothers, Slice IX, my boy Iggy. Man, what's up, man? What? This topic tonight is gonna be real interesting, man. This gonna be one of the good ones right here, man.
I heard people can't pull their money out of Binance right now, dog. It's looking real spooky right now.
It's looking real spooky out there right now, my boy. That's what the word is, man.
That's what the word is today, huh?
Yeah, brother. Say it's a lot of different things that are going on in the marketplace. A lot of people are entering the crypto space and literally don't know what the hell's going on, right? And the truth is, my brother Jay Crypto, we were having a conversation this past weekend with a young lady. It was actually in person. He said something that just makes the most sense, right? From an educational standpoint, from just a basic understanding of cryptocurrency, a basic understanding of how this new money matrix even operates, right? And what he said was, right, if you don't understand or if you don't know what blockchain technology is, you shouldn't be investing in cryptocurrency. Like, you shouldn't be buying crypto. If you don't understand the underlying technology that is actually supporting the cryptocurrency, you don't understand why it works, how it works, what the reasoning behind it, then, right, you know what I'm saying, like buying shares, right? So we're going to have a conversation tonight about some essential things that we know and we believe that you should absolutely must know before you buy cryptocurrency at all. And remember, buying cryptocurrency is not something that we are just for. You got to enter the space, so you need to buy it maybe initial time or initial couple times. But after that, you got to be moving around in the space freely in the crypto. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring up this this presentation on the screen just so we can have some reference, right? So I'm gonna kind of let Brother Slice kind of start it off, man, because when it comes to people not getting finesse, he really be giving out game like on a daily basis. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw a live conversation where he pretty much breaking it down. Somebody was trying to spend thousands of dollars, and he was like, like, you can't even spend that right now until you get education, until you understand what's going on. So I'm gonna let Brother Slice start it off, man.
Yeah, man. First starting off, I want to give y'all perspective on something, right? So most times when people come to us,
Hey, scoot up, son. You kind of low, bro.
most times when people, meet us or people that already know us, set us up, they'll be like, "Yo, what's a good coin to invest into right now? I see this coin doing numbers. I see that coin doing numbers." For me, it's always a tricky question because, like, when I hear that, I think of so many things. And first I gotta ask you, where you at with the crypto space? Like, how far is your understanding and what do you actually know about it? Because it's surprising that people don't even know, not the screenshot they see phrase and some of the simple things like that. So we got to take it all the way back to the foundation with all of this, knowing the technology, because if you don't understand it, you putting your money into it, you gambling. It's as simple as that. You gambling. You don't have any reference point. And if you don't know how you participate in this space, because there's multiple ways to participate in this space. You could be traded, but trading is not the same as buying and holding. People look at it as the same, but it's not. It's two totally different things. It's two different levels of maintenance that it requires in order to not lose the money. So, it's very important that people know the basics. So, we're gonna start off with wallet setup and how swaps work. Uh, when it comes to wallets, right? People always ask, "What's the best wallet? What wallet are you using?" And I always ask them for what, like what purpose? You know what I'm saying? Because like I have 10 plus wallets, and it's not a flex. It's just you're gonna start off with at least 4 or 5 if you get into this space and you really learn how to maneuver. And it's because each wallet has different features. Each wallet has different functionality to it that gives you different capabilities on being able to collect your assets, trade your assets, save your assets, stake assets, and a lot more. So with wallet setup, it's important to know, of course, to not screenshot your seed phrase. Don't write it down in the phone. Don't email it to yourself. Uh, don't send it to yourself in a text. No matter what way you think you're getting around it, you're not getting around it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The safest thing you can do is write it down on a paper wallet. Now we're gonna get into hot wallets versus cold wallets a little later, but man, a paper wallet is the safest if you start now. As far as learning this space, and then we'll get into some of the other stuff. But
So what are some of when it comes to wallet setup, bro? What are some of the biggest ways that you see that people are getting finessed when it comes to wallet and setups and things of that? So people can have understanding, because there are people out here that's really finessing, and there's people coming up like off the finesse in the crypto space. And it's important for us and for anybody that's a student inside of the BCP Academy, anybody that's a follower or a member inside the community. We want to make sure that they know the game. They're not out here green, you know what I'm saying, and get finesse and things like that. So what are some of the things that you see when it comes to that?
For one, people not knowing how to properly store these seed phrases, not knowing that you need to have your private key written down along with your seed phrase. You want to have both. You don't want to just have one or the other. And that's with every wallet. Another thing is, when you got these hardware wallets, buying them from third parties. When you get in a wallet, right? If it's made by Trezor or whoever, it needs to say that. You need to actually get it from that distributor, from that store, from that actual company. Don't go through a third party seller. For example, Amazon, eBay, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not one in particular, but you don't want to get caught buying something from there and then it's not brand new. Not to say you won't get anything brand new from there, but if you don't know what you're doing, that's how you can get finessed, because somebody can basically resell and repackage something that was once used and already been set up. And then once you go in there and input your information and start utilizing this and loading crypto onto this hardware wallet, now they have the access to be able to just take everything you have. That's one easy way to get finessed. Just take the time to really because a lot of times we hear in these clubhouse rooms people say go do your own research, but it's not just that easy to just go do your own research. You feel me? If you new to this space and you trying to understand what's going on and you understand that this is a new language, so looking at this, you want to make sure that you align yourself with people that's taking the time out to research, people that have different perspectives and different niches and specialties that they're researching, because you can balance yourself out. Because I'm not gonna have the time to research the coins that you're interested in, vice versa. So if you're more into protocols and I'm more into NFT tokens, then we got two things that we can research, and we can bring that together and grow together. That's the whole point of community. The biggest crypto play ever. like we really made the learning curve, onboarding process that anybody can come to. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter what age you are. You know, we got the youngest player ever. They over there and they crypto all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's for the family, it's for the kids, it's even for the older people. You know, a lot of times we hear people say, you know, I'm not really a technology person. I don't deal with computers and all this, but you know, people know how to get on Instagram. People know how to use their email. People know how to do the stuff they need to do. You know, when you're at a restaurant, you know how to scan the QR code to order your food. So, you know, you can use a wallet. They've gamified the experience, not like it's not user friendly. You know, crypto. You know, when a lot of people first got into crypto years ago, it wasn't as user friendly as it is right now. So, if you get into this space, it's brand new for you. You know, it should be a rather easy onboarding process as far as learning the space if you take the time to participate in the space while you learn it. You can't just read about this. You can't just look at this. You're not going to understand this unless you're in this space, unless you're using these wallets and using these dApps browsers, using these different protocols and smart contracts and different avenues in the crypto space because you know, people think crypto is just money, but it's not. It's so much more that you can do in this space than just make some money and lose some money. You know.
So I know some of you guys are already inside of the biggest crypto play ever community, and when it comes to you guys position yourself with us, we take it a big part of our responsibility to make sure that you guys understand what's going on, and we're making sure like when you're setting up your wallet, when you're going through that process, you see how adamant we are about making sure that you're protecting your seed phrase and your privacy keys. This is the seriousness that you have to start in this space, right? Because the biggest thing is for you not to have to go through all the headache and loss that we had to go through in order to learn what it is that we've learned, in order to make the money that it is that we made it, right? We want to position you right up from the beginning and in a position that you already know how to protect yourself. A bunch of us have been waiting elsewhere, right?
Oh wow.
And you know, just to kind of build on that, can y'all hear me? I think y'all.
No,
Can you hear
I
me?
could definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool. Nah, I wanted to build on that because you know, it's like, look, if you want to go against the grain with this type of stuff that we teaching right here, it's like you might as well just go to Vegas. You know, just you know, take a trip to Vegas and go gamble because if you don't understand this stuff right here, when you get out when you get out there in the space of crypto and you know, you're not educated on certain stuff. You know, you start seeing stuff come across your algorithm, in these different, you know, telegrams and you know Discord. You got Discord bots that you know they tracking, you know, certain algorithms and things of that nature. And if you don't know what's going on, you know, and then again, the algorithm is also tracked on Instagram. You know, if you don't know what's going on, um you don't know who you're dealing with, there's gonna be, you know, you're gonna be in for a you know, rude awakening in this space because just like there's a light side to things, there's a dark side too. So there's people out there that, you know what I'm saying, they not they don't care, they don't have a conscience, you know, they out there and they, you know, if they see you vulnerable, they're gonna take everything you got. You know what I'm saying, in this crypto space. So you got to be really, really strategic. You got to be very vigilant. You got to be educated on what you're doing in this space to really, you know, to really be able to benefit from it. And that's on the, you know, even on the highest levels, you know, with some of these platforms. You know what I mean? Um, we know what's going on in the marketplace. Um, so you got to be very vigilant. You know, and I just want to stress that because it is important. um, I've seen it happen too many times, right? It's happened to me. It's happened to people that I know, and you know, being in the space um, that we're in now and being educated and having the intelligence, um, we are giving y'all this information so that y'all don't go out and have to deal with the same mistakes that that we were kind of already pioneered and went through and were faced with. So with that being said, I digress on that, but I definitely wanted to speak on that for sure.
Yeah. So that brings me to go ahead and tap into the next one. Right. This is a big one. Right. This is a big one. Right. Brother Slice was having a consultation with a client the other day, and he was asking if they knew the difference between decentralized and centralized, and they didn't understand what centralized was, and halfway understood what decentralized is, and it's important that you grasp the difference between the two and understand what and the power of decentralization, because decentralization is the backbone of this entire movement, right? It's the structure of that. And the blockchain, it allows us to move in a decentralized space, and it allows us to kind of take that power back. When things are decentralized, it allows us to take that power back. So, bro, I'll let you start this one off, Jay, kind of just going into how you would give your description of centralization and decentralization.
It's fairly simple as far as how I look at it. And y'all know I like, y'all know how my mind works. Simplicity is next to godliness to me. Centralization is third party, decentralization is no third party, peer to peer. You're operating, I know you, you know me. We want to make a transaction based off of, let's say, hey, look, I got this water. I want to sell Iggy or Slice this water. I have a receive address. They have whatever currency I want them to send to me. um and I send them my receive address. They send me the crypto to my receive address, and then we exchange for the water. I give them the water, and it's up to us on our end to deliver a product with integrity that is going to, obviously, make them satisfied with whatever purchase transaction that was made, right? And if not, then we got to have some sort of agreement and integrity to be able to, you know, um, refund or whatever we got to do, however we work that out between the two. Because with decentralization, you can't call no bank and be like, hey, like, where my money at? And, I need to dispute this. No, nah, ain't none of that going on with decentralization. It's a peer-to-peer network um, that has a few forms of security. You have the peer-to-peer network being one form of security, and then you have the census algorithm, and you can look that up too as well. It's called the census algorithm. I believe that's CENSUS algorithm, right? Those are the forms of security on the blockchain, and all that, big word stuff means is just simply that if you I'll give you a perfect example. When you look at websites like let's utilize Yelp, right? For example, um, Yelp is somewhere where people can go in there and they can rate a restaurant, right? They can go in there, give it reviews, give it stars, right? So people know when they see that, okay, this restaurant has a 5 star, I can go over here. They probably got some good food, right? But if you got a 1 star or you ain't got no stars, you got all bad reviews, what's gonna happen, right? Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. They ain't gonna come shop with you because you don't have uh, good reviews for your restaurant. It works the same way in the peer-to-peer network, right? If I'm a seller in the peer-to-peer network, right, and I'm selling you a product, it works just like a review system, right? And that's kind of like how you can look at it. Now, when you look at centralization is obviously the third parties. third-party merchants that we use on a day-to-day basis, right? Banks, even when you look at applications like Coinbase, they went public, right? Um, the way that you're able to identify whether you're fully decentralized is you will know based off of you having access to your private keys, right? If you don't own your private keys, then you're not decentralized. You see what I'm saying? You're still playing in the centralized space. So
Let
if you
me
don't
let
if
me
you go ahead,
let
bro,
me
go ahead, tap
just
in.
kind of expound on them so they understand like the private keys, right? For your current bank account right now, the banks are the people who own the private keys and access to your current bank account, right? In a centralized space, a central, right, third party or a central party, right, houses all of these private keys, right, which accesses all these accounts in a central location. The difference with that in decentralization is you have access to your privacy keys and no one else, meaning it is not in a central location that everybody has access to their own private keys, meaning that if one aspect goes down, that doesn't affect your aspect because you're the only person that has access to your privacy key, meaning that you are the only person that can access it, meaning that if you lose access, there's nobody else that has access. So it teaches you to be more responsible. It basically means that it basically means that we don't feel that we are responsible enough to uh, house, maintain, and secure our own funds. And so the bank charges us to do this because of our ignorance. The bank literally charges us to do the exact same thing. So I want you guys to understand what we mean when we talk about these private keys and why they're important, and let you know that they already exist in what it is that you're used to. You may not be aware of it. You may not know about it simply because, right, of just not having anybody share the information. So we're operating on the blockchain, operating decentralized space, similar to what it is in the centralized space. It's just that now you have access to your own shit, right? Like Robinhood, right? Wait. Let me go back through some of these, right?
Y'all going crazy tonight. I see
right? That was so informative. Decentralized versus centralized, man, so good, right? When you dealing with centralization, you dealing with a middleman. This is why the banks are pushing back, or were pushing back so hard, so heavily against the blockchain technology, because this literally removes them out of the equation, right? Crypto is opening up doors for a lot of individuals. It's opening up doors for everybody, But it starts with understanding how it works. And once you understand how it works, then you can be empowered by it. Because when you see the potential, when you see the limitless possibilities, then you could actually be empowered by the technology and understand how to utilize it for you, how you can create new things, how you can create freedoms, right? So it was so hard for me to get into this space from New York, but Jay Crypto definitely helped me join the Beast Feed with integrity and patience. Thank you. Shouts out to Jay Crypto, man. And that's I'm be honest with you, bro. Like that's literally a conversation that we were having earlier today, just about building this off integrity, about not being afraid to be in this space and to take it slow with people and help people understand how this is, because this is the world that our kids and our kids' kids, our grandkids are going to grow up in. So it's important that we do everything we can to make sure that we are educating those who want to be educated and those who choose to be educated properly versus just trying to go out here and make the money, right? Because crypto, there's enough space in crypto for us all to make a lot of money, right? And develop a lot of wealth. The thing is, we just have to understand it, right? What is KYC?
KYC is
Know your customer, right? So that's the process of identification, the process of verification when they verify your identity, right? This KYC can be when you take a picture of your ID, right? So when anytime somebody take a picture of your ID, ask for email, name, phone number, security, date of birth, right? All this information.
They want to know your blood type.
Right. When they asking for this information, that's the process of knowing your customer, but that's also a process of identifying who you are. And a lot of times they use that information for other things aside from just knowing the customer, right? So Jay Crypto is such a blessing, right? He helped me too yesterday, and I was able to access the Tron smart contract, right? Shouts out to Jay. Yes, that's why I haven't rushed into the space. I need to understand first. I'm getting my bag, as you young folks say. Indeed. And not only getting the education first, but we're educating you, plus giving you the opportunity to start earning in this space at a very, 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 very low risk, where you're not having to put or continue to put your hard-earned bread up to be able to earn and leverage in this space. And then you can create what I love to call crypto flow, what I can create, right, help you create that. And then you can take your earnings from that flow of and that revenue stream of crypto and diversify into other areas so that you can start to play in this space. Because in order to make money, you gotta spend money, right? So you're spending money, and some people take that the losses as a loss. But if I experience that, I learned something from it. So that's part of my education. So you're gonna pay for your education, but we wanted to minimize what that looks like and what that is.
And I wanna give y'all the next, right? I want to really take this and internalize this, right? So you hear this time, it's risky because it fluctuates, it goes up and down. Well, so does a heartbeat. You feel what I'm saying? So this blood flows. It's a lot of things that go up and down, left and right, up and down, diagonal, whatever way you want to look at it. Now, this is what you call a rhythm. It is a rhythm. If it goes up, it's going to go down, vice versa. So you have to learn how to dance with it and take the emotion out of it, take the heart chakra out of this shit when it comes to trading. You feel what I'm saying? You get no emotions when it comes to this. You got to look at it for what it is. You know, it's really a rhythm. You know, when you see it going down, if you know how to read the charts, then you should be able to know how to play from that point on. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a reason why people are shorting. It's a reason why people are longing, and it's a reason why they're shorting. So if the market is going up, they might short it because they feel like it's gonna go down, or they might long it because they feel like it's gonna keep going up. So it's a rhythm. You gotta learn how to dance with it. If you see it this way, you gotta know how to go that way. If you see what it's gonna do next, you gotta. It's one of the things to where, you know, when you take away the technical analysis from it and kind of look at it, you know, like how you would look at it when you was a kid, just creatively, just not overthinking it. Everything has a rhythm to it. You see what I'm saying? The stock market has a rhythm to it. Everything affects everything. It's just like the world, you know. What they call the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Every little thing affects the next thing. So don't overthink this shit, man. Get into this shit. Be willing to do the dance. Don't invest nothing that you more. Don't invest anything that you're not willing to lose. You know what I'm saying? We smoke $40. We eat $40. You know what I'm saying? $40 ain't shit. You know what I mean? So that's parking. I just seen motherfuckers put on their best outfit, pay $40 for parking. So it's like, you know, get into this space and don't be heartbroken if something goes down, because that could be an opportunity for you to either buy the dip or just wait it out and hold on to your asset. But you didn't lose until you sold it. The moment you sell it, that's when you lost. That's what people don't know. That's one way you keep yourself from getting finessed. You know what I'm saying? Biggest crypto play ever.
Right. Y'all getting that? So it says,
hold on. My bro Zay said made more money in crypto than the stock market for real. Stop playing.
right? So somebody had the question. He said, "Is the decentralized space a place you access in a specific location online?"
So decentralization is the concept of not having one central point of entry or exit or failure. You know, it's as simple as, you know, think of a bunch of computers connected to each other. And in order for one computer to shut down, you have to shut down all the computers, or all the motherfuckers gonna stay on. That's the easiest way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? And the other way around is everything is based off this one computer. So if this one computer shut down, all this shit shut down. So, you know.
Good, great. Says much appreciation. He said, each tour must be centralized. It is. All right, it says,
if it asks you for your name, number, or email, it's centralized. You don't gotta overthink that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it asks you for your name, number, email, your address, your blood type, what you ate last week, what's your shoe size, what was your name in first grade, what was your favorite pet, any of that shit, all this shit is KYC. You feel what I'm saying? If it asks you for any type of KYC, it's centralized. You know what I'm saying? No, that, you know, I want to keep that shit extremely simple for y'all. I don't want y'all to overthink it. Hold on, look. Crypto ain't no joke. I live in Jamaica, a third world country. First among my friends to get a wallet, and I'm putting all of them onto the crypto world. Salute.
I need to see this. Right, regulation, someone monitoring, right? Yeah. Anytime they ask you to KYC, anytime they ask you to show this information, right? First of all, 9 times out of 10, it's going to come back and with taxes for sure, right? And then understanding, you know, where you're spending and what you're spending on and how you're spending. They're literally keeping tabs on every move that it is you make because of centralized, right? Right. No cap, right? Regulation, someone monitoring you. So let's see, right? They wanted my passport and everything. What about VPN use, right? I'm not gonna just say and recommend you use VPN, right? But the thing is about in decentralized space, you want to understand ways to protect yourself and protect your assets and protect you and to have security when you're moving in this space, because it is, again, decentralized. So you're pretty much moving at your own risk. So it's important that you understand how to create additional levels of security for yourself inside of the space. All right. For those of you who already position yourself in the smart contract, right? You definitely want to go ahead and access the BCP Academy, right? Let's see. You see this right here? My bank won't allow me to buy certain crypto. So this is the thing. This centralized world, the banks, they do not like the decentralized space because, again, it takes them out of the picture. So what they can't get rid of the blockchain or even make it unable for you to access it or anything like that, but they can suppress your ability to access it by not facilitating the purchase with their institutions. So that's basically what they're saying. They say, well, you're using our institution to store your money and our technology to process payments with your money. So we don't want you to access the crypto. So you can't use our technology and you can't use our systems to process payments to access what it is that we don't like, right? So the thing is, this is why we teach that to get into the crypto space and to understand how to maneuver inside the crypto space and not be looking to go back to Tron, right? Diane keeps saying she can't hear. So type in one if you can hear me clearly, right? I haven't heard seen anybody say, but Diane keeps saying that. So hear me clearly. Can Clever Wallet be used in New York, right? We do have students who are leveraging crypto, including the Clever Wallet, in New York. Breaking up some, okay. What's the best place? Breaking up.
You know what that is, though. It's all right.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Is
I
it
can hear you
choppy?
loud and clear.
Man, brother.
My bad, man. I had to grab this food, man. Y'all know I just came from the gym, bro. I'm over here going crazy. Now, cauliflower taco, good as fuck, my boy. But I've been chimed in.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. Yeah,
I've been listening to y'all, man. I've been listening to y'all drop the gems, man.
Nah, for real, bro. It's real spooky, man. They out there getting finessed because they
Say
ain't
we
taking
know
the
why.
time.
That's why they're saying that. Y'all already know what's going on, man. If we was on here talking about, you know what I'm saying, the latest controversy, the propaganda going on in the news right now, man, it would have no issues, right? Would have no issues whatsoever. All right.
Biggest crypto play ever.
How can I join your platform? Well, before I share anything about joining our platform, first you need to know who referred you to, or where did you see the information to get access to this, because that is the only person that you can get that information from, right?
Ethereum just hit 4,200.
Ethereum is at $4,200 right now.
4,200.
ATH, right? ATH. If you're the biggest crypto player ever, you know what ATH means, right? Right? Blue pill, right? So get back with blue pill so you know how to access our community. You must know where you saw the information, right? Who referred you, meaning if you saw it on their social media, they referred you. All-time high indeed, right? Y'all know what's going on. ATH stands for all-time high. So Ethereum is at an all-time high right now.
Hey, Mackenzie, if you already in the Discord, and you know, cause I don't know, Blue might be on the flight right now because he is coming out here, but just tap in with me on Discord. Like anybody that's trying to figure out how to get into the group, just go to biggestcryptoplayever.com and get in the Discord. But however you seen this prior to get on this masterclass, whoever it came from, whoever Instagram, that is who initially brought you into the academy, into the community. So once you get in the community, you know, just reach out to me. I'll help everybody get going.
Okay. Is the sound coming through better? Slice 9.
I can hear you perfectly. I don't know what's going on. I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
And Diane, you're welcome. You're welcome for sure, Quinn. I can hear you perfectly, bro. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's cool. We gonna keep it moving, man. Right. Next thing we want to look at, because of course here, the biggest crypto play ever, you know, we are big on helping people understand what smart contracts are, because smart contracts literally facilitate the movement in the blockchain and how we utilize the blockchain, and how we automate blockchain, right? Says better than perfect, right? So auditing a smart contract, right? So first of all, before we get into, you know, actually auditing a smart contract, let's, you know what I'm saying, I want to talk a little about and help you understand what an actual smart contract is, right? So smart contracts are simply self-executing protocols, right? They're automated protocols, meaning that, again, there's no need for middleman. There's no need for a third party. It happens automatically. So basically, codes are created, all right, to facilitate certain actions or certain transactions, right? So if, for instance, if you're going on somebody's, even if you're going on these centralized platforms, right? Automations, an ATM machine operates off of a smart contract. But these smart contracts are on the blockchain, meaning that they can operate without the need of any third party, any centralized computer. They operate, just live on the blockchain. And they make these transactions happen, right? If X happens, then if this happens, then this must happen, and you can't change that. So if you have a smart contract in place, and it says that when this action happens, that a payout of X amount of dollars is supposed to happen. Then every time this action happens, that payout will happen because the blockchain is immutable and it is a self-executing protocol. It is a smart contract to know when this happens, this must happen, right? So
And I want people to understand too, to add to that. Just because these motherfuckers is called smart contracts, don't make them smart. Always make them smart. It's just a term for code. So auditing and being able to understand how to audit a smart contract is very, very important if you're looking on the blockchain like a tronscan.org or etherscan or whatever. You either need to know how to read the code yourself, or you need to have somebody in place that understands the blockchain, that knows how to read the code, right? And so within our community, we will be sharing some resources that you can utilize to actually go in and audit certain contracts. So yeah, but I just want y'all to understand that a smart contract protocol is just code. Like, it's just a term for code on blockchain. That's literally how you can look at it. And it also means that whatever the exit, like exactly what Iggy was saying, if this happens, then this must happen based off how the code is written, right? So just be aware of that too as well.
Like a vending machine. Give them the example of the vending machine, bro.
Yep. So if you look at the best way I like to explain it to people is when you look at how a vending machine works. You walk up to a vending machine, you put $1 in there. You want to buy a bottle of water or some chips or whatever. You press B2, and after you put the dollar in, you press B2, and then the vending machine shoots you out your bottle of water or your bag of chips or whatever it is you want. Right, self-executing. You didn't have to walk in the store and have a cashier ring you up or anything like that. It's a self-executing protocol. So that's pretty much um, that's pretty much my spill on that.
So this is a great question that Keen or Keon, how does the BCP peer-to-peer network operate? So what BCP, our network, how it operates, we leverage a partnership with a smart contract, and we show you how to leverage that same partnership to, one, be able to access education, be able to resell that in education for earnings in crypto. We show you how to leverage the actual AI protocol, smart contract, to facilitate transactions, to be able to create a revenue of crypto that you can actually diversify your portfolio. So peer-to-peer, meaning that based off if X transaction happens and you are instantly paid out 50% of that transaction, depending on how the money flows, right? As well as accessing education on the platform, right? So the biggest thing is being able to access education, and with just being in a world and in a time period that everybody wants crypto education, everybody needs crypto education. You're in a position where you can get access to that crypto education and resell that crypto education and earn commissions. And being in a time that everybody wants it, you can be the go-to person and participate in a smart contract that gives you access to this information and gives you the ability to earn from selling or reselling this information. So that is what our platform, and I'll talk more about that as we go, right?
Yeah. And I
So
will
it's so,
say, oh, go ahead, bro.
no,
I
I
was
was
gonna,
just going to go ahead.
nah, I was gonna add to it and tell them, you know, like you gotta see the BCP Academy as an actual academy or a university, right? Um, you know, when you people pay thousands and thousands of dollars a year, you know, in tuition, right? So we got an actual platform on the blockchain that, you know, operates exactly like, you know, I mean, we're already doing community college numbers, as you can see in the Discord, right? Um, so look at it as a space, you know, that's built similar to a university where there are a ton of people out there right now who, as Iggy spoke on too, about, you know, they're out here and they're seeking knowledge on the open sea of opportunity that's out there in the crypto space, right? And so what we've created is a platform that's going to actually give you um the real knowledge, the real wisdom that you actually need to move forward in this space. um you know, and you know, it takes us, it pretty much it puts us in our own lane with how we delivering this education, because we're able to show the new person exactly what they need to know and understand to move forward in this space. And so we want everybody to understand that the education, as we always say, is key. First and foremost, education is key. First and foremost, if you do not have the education, you are not going to be successful in this space, right? You have to have the education, right? So that's important. So we put together the platform for people to be able to access the education, and we have the self-executing protocol, right? As JR uh, is speaking on, which is the smart contract, um, that is allowing us to utilize the protocol as a form of basically a payment processor, right? To give you access to different tiers of education and resources, and you know, even at the highest level, you know, some cool things with shares and equity on a daily basis that people will be able to access to as well, to get paid out daily. So imagine, you know, being able to you know, imagine paying your tuition, right? And instead of you waiting 4 years or 8 years to get your degree and start earning and start making some money, right? Because you gotta, after you get your degree, you're not even guaranteed a job, honestly. So if you don't, you know what I'm saying? But let's say you do get the job that you want after the fact, right? So then you're able to start making some money then. Well, the difference here is that in our university, in our academy, um, once you pay your tuition, right, we're gonna go ahead and start paying you out every single day. Um, you know, just for showing up to learn, right? But you have to, you know, pay that full tuition amount to be able to access those benefits within our platform. So you know, it's a lot of cool stuff that we building, and it's a lot of cool stuff that we putting together, and people have the advantage to take action on it. It's just, you know, it's there. Like I always say, you know, it's an open sea opportunity. Um, I feel like what we bring to the table is very unique. And it's something that people need, and people are realizing uh you know, people are realizing that, you know, hey, like, you know, over there, like, you know what I mean? Like it's some, you know, they got some shit going on. Like, they actually teaching, you know, the people over here learning, people thriving, people getting, you know, they getting results. And that's what's important. And like I say, it's a marathon. So um, you know, we just gonna continue to, you know, we're gonna continue to do what we're doing and building this. And, you know, just like everybody that's on here right now, you know, the thing for you is to just tap in and learn and get the education. So, you know, with that, you know, I digress on that. But that's a little bit of an explanation of what we're doing with the academy.
Most definitely, definitely. All right. Does everybody have a better understanding what smart contracts are and what we mean by auditing them, right? Let's see. That's me. You're sure helping and teaching me. You don't earn while learning in college. You earn while learning in BCPE. Dig that?
Respect.
Dig that? Y'all probably want to screenshot that. Y'all probably want to screenshot that and post it and tag biggest crypto play ever.
I mean,
Straight up.
Community college going on. You know, we almost 3,000 deep. We did. We about 3,000 deep. You know what I'm saying?
To the person who's able to purchase crypto from Brazil, can you please share which wallet or route you had to take? Right. We'll definitely be
PayPal.
PayPal.
Get with J Crypto. This J Crypto right here speaking. If you're in the Discord channel, send me a message.
It's Jamaican, right? I'm tripping. Jamaican, my bad.
Don't matter.
PayPal,
Jamaican, that's cool. PayPal. If you got PayPal, you good. We'll take care of you.
All right. So everybody say yes. I love this college then.
This college lit.
This college lit. This is the biggest crypto play ever, man.
Lit,
the BCP verse, you feel me? All right,
and on top of that, we do got virtual land that y'all can go visit at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's for y'all. It's not for us. It's for y'all. Y'all can go there any point in time.
And what y'all don't know is that's turning into y'all. That's gonna be that's turning into the virtual college. That's like we got the roadmap already mapped out. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep doing what we doing, y'all, and y'all gotta just continue to educate yourselves and get into the spaces that resonate, the best with you. Whether it be coding, whether it be trading, developing. We're gonna have all the we're gonna have all the resources here for you to be able to learn whatever it is you want to learn in this space. But you gotta get the basics first. You gotta understand that first. So just be mindful of that.
all right, so that brings us over to network and transaction fees, how they work. What are they, right? So basically, the network and transaction fees, anytime that you have any type of transaction on blockchain, you're going to, depending on which blockchain it is, it's going to determine the amount of the actual network and the transaction fee, right? So I'm going to let you talk a little bit about that, Slice, as far as network and transaction fees and how they work.
All right, so a simple way to look at it, right? You're going to be charged anytime you're doing anything, any type of transaction on this network. So, a lot of times when people first get into it, they're like, damn, I got to pay all these fees, all these gas fees, but you got to know what blockchains you're dealing with and what's going to be the actual price of being able to maneuver in that space. So, for example, if you're doing things on the Ethereum blockchain, like, minting NFTs or purchasing NFTs, looking at virtual land, looking at domains and things like that, it's going to cost you. Sending money back and forth, all of that is going to cost you. Anytime you're taking the time out to send money, any transaction you do, you're going to be charged a gas fee if you're on Ethereum blockchain. If you're on the Tron blockchain, it's not necessarily a gas fee, but it's lower. It's way lower. So depending on what blockchain you're on, it's going to cost you a certain percentage of what you're actually, putting out. So, you want to always have in your mind to always have a little extra anytime you want to do something on anything, because if it's $50, it's never going to be exactly $50 because you got to pay it. It's just like gas. You need gas in your car to move. Well, this crypto is a vehicle. And in order to keep this vehicle moving through this space, through this cyberspace, it needs gas. And gas will be, that extra contribution on top of that to keep everything going, because it's an ecosystem and the ecosystem has to flow. Things are set up a certain way, so all of this is set to flow. Same thing with network fees. A lot of people think it's the same thing, but it's two different fees. So always look to see both. It's going to let you know before you execute anything on there, because you have to agree to it because you're in control of your funds. So it's not automatically being done for you like you're used to. Anything that's being done is going to let you know, and you have to confirm it. So there's nothing you can complain about happening in this space because you are in control. Y'all in here tonight, man. Y'all are in here tonight. Shout out to everybody in here. I see what's going on.
Peace, family. Thank you much for what you're doing for the culture. Been in BCPE since April. Indeed, Queen.
Gratitude.
Went to the virtual land. Wasn't really sure what I was doing, but it was cool.
Y'all can go to biggestcryptoplay.com to go check the virtual land out. Biggestcryptoplay.com.
I've learned a lot in BCPE in just one short week.
Yeah.
Word up.
Right. So it's important that you like Brother Slice was saying. It's important that you understand the difference between the two, and then you actually utilizing these blockchains and utilizing these different cryptocurrencies on the blockchains for their intended purposes. For instance, we love the Tron blockchains to facilitate transactions, right? To send and receive money. Why? Because it has low network and transaction fees, and the speed of the transaction is almost instant. So what do I mean by that? Meaning that we're able to send a little or large amount of money to anybody anywhere in the world that has access to a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and a Tron wallet, or a wallet that can keep Tron. They got an address. You can send them, like I said, a little bit of money, a lot of money. And before I can send you $10,000 right now, before I can say check your wallet, you'd already received it, right?
Yeah.
Right. We understand Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not something that I would just necessarily want to transact with, but it's a great store of value. What do I mean? Bitcoin is considered to be what the gold of the crypto space, the first crypto, the mother of crypto, right? How many places do you go and transact with gold? But you may store gold up, put gold up and keep it as value just in case some shit happens. But you're not necessarily transacting and going out and purchasing things with gold, right? But you can convert that gold into something else, or trade that gold for something else, right? Exchange that gold for something else, and then leverage that, what you exchange it to transact. But it's a store. So you want to understand what these blockchains are. You understand what their intended use is, and what are the advantages of utilizing these blockchains, and then utilize these blockchains for what it is they are for, right? And when you understand that, you can remove the emotion from fucking with these blockchains and these cryptocurrencies, because then you utilize them for what it is that they're intended for. And when you use them for their intended use, the emotion is not there, because if the use of the intention for that use is not there, then you don't need to use that particular blockchain or cryptocurrency, right? And then also, when you're looking at these cryptocurrencies, because by now you understand that cryptocurrency and blockchain are not the same thing. Blockchain is a technology that allows cryptocurrency to exist. It allows a cryptocurrency to function. It allows us to build protocols. And this is why this is so important, because the blockchain is open source, meaning that the code is open and anybody can build on top of that. So if you have the education on how it works, you see the vision on the blockchain, you or someone you know knows how to code, then you now have the ability to create whatever the fuck you want, deploy it onto the blockchain, and nobody can take it down. Nobody can take it down. Bitcoin equal gold. Bitcoin, biggest use is a store of value, right? Gold is, if you associate Bitcoin with gold, you're going to be good. You're going to have a great understanding of the use of Bitcoin and why you want to be with it, and why the people that really are into crypto, they're buying and converting other cryptos to Bitcoin, and that's kind of their savings account, or their savings account. That's where they're saving their crypto in Bitcoin, right? Some of them, because they get to save it there, and they get to leverage the increased value of it because of the participation, right? And I'm gonna get into participation here in just a second, and why you need to understand participation and why that word is so pivotal to blockchain into the cryptocurrency, because then you can understand why it's important for more people to participate. All right. So let's see here. Wow. Okay, I can't really understand. I can't wait to really understand this. Ethereum equals silver. Now you're getting it, right? This one of the things my grandmother used to say is nothing new under the sun. It may just look a little bit different, right? Not yet. Right? There's nothing new under the sun. It just may look and behave just a little bit different, but that's a great association, Ethereum being silver, right? So let's see what we got next here, man. Never give up seed phrase of private key, right? We mentioned that a little bit, but we definitely have to reiterate what we mean here, right? Never give up seed phrases of privacy keys, right? So I want to make sure you understand what the seed phrase of privacy keys is. Those who are already in the biggest crypto play ever, right? You already, taking that step to position yourself in the smart contract, then you already understand this. But there's maybe some of you who don't even know what a privacy key or seed phrase is. These are the single access, the private keys, right? The key access to your crypto wallets, right? This is what's going to secure your access. And the reason being, right? The reason being is because if you lose access to whatever technology or whatever device that your wallet is on, you want to be able to access your wallet again on another device. And having those privacy keys allows you access to that wallet again. So if you understand that, why do you think that it is not a good idea to give somebody else your privacy key and your seed phrase? Because that is the access and re-access to your wallet, to your funds. That's like giving somebody your debit card and your debit card PIN. So letting them know what bank you like to go to, taking them to the bank and rolling down the window for them to take the money out of it. The psychology of being a trader works in the crypto world. The psychology of being a trader works in the real world outside of money, right? Is it safe to keep my crypto on an online wallet? I'll let you tackle that one, bro.
Well, we're gonna actually get into that in a second because we're gonna speak about hot wallets versus cold wallets. But an answer for that is it safe to keep my crypto on an online wallet? It just depends on, you want to have an exit strategy. I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing, because if you're just getting into the space, then you're going to be utilizing that to actually learn how to maneuver the space. But it all comes down to what your exit plan is and how you want to maneuver with your assets.
Yeah, I want to add to that too as well. It's based off of how much that you have too in crypto assets. You know what I mean? Of course, if you're walking around with 100 million in assets, you probably want to look into hardware wallets and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, as far as basic amounts, I mean, I know people that got millions in online wallets, and they're responsible with how they're maneuvering in the space. So that plays a role in it too. But I would say a hardware wallet is definitely something you would maybe be interested in looking at down the line. When you are sitting on 50 to 100 million in assets, or 10 million or whatever. But yeah, that's how I would best answer that one.
How the blockchain actually works, right? Because like I said, there's a difference between cryptocurrency and the actual blockchain technology. So how does the blockchain actually work? How can we help these people understand what the fuck the blockchain is? Why it's so powerful, bro? Because if people understand what the blockchain is, and they then understand that cryptocurrency is just one of the tools or one of the uses of the blockchain. So I got my way of describing it. What would you say like the best way to describe the blockchain is for people to understand?
So a simple way for me to put it is it's an open ledger. If you're familiar with what a ledger is, if you're familiar with what banks are, if you're familiar with file systems or any type of databases, that you simply know it's just a it's basically just an open record for the whole world to be able to see the list of transactions, but each transaction is encrypted. So it doesn't have a name, number, email, or anything. It's just going to be an encryption key with letters and numbers that are transactions, multiple keys that are transacting with each other. Nothing is actually stored inside your wallet ever. I know a lot of times we go in there, okay, cool, I see my balance, but that balance is not sitting on your wallet. That balance is sitting on the blockchain. The keys communicate with each other to show you your balance on the wallet. That's how it actually works. Nothing is sitting on your wallet. Nothing is sitting on these absolutely smart contracts. They are actually sitting on the blockchain. And these keys communicate to make it known, okay, I'm giving you access. So that, once again, this goes back to smart contracts. There's no way around understanding these concepts. Without understanding one concept, you're not going to understand the other one. All of these things are connected to make the ecosystem work.
What would you have to say about it, brother J Crypto?
I mean, y'all pretty much covered it for the most part, but I see it as like what I was explaining earlier. It's a peer-to-peer network, you know, that utilizes the census algorithm. You want to know what that is? It's the two forms of security, and it works as a mechanism to allow people to transact with one another without any middlemen, without any banks. It's also a system that stores value in data, right? So it stores data as well. So that's how I would explain it.
Right. So a system that stores data. Also, guys, it's a transparent ledger, right? So what do I mean by transparent ledger? Right, we understand what ledger is. It's a ledger is generally like a list of transactions or a list of data, right? And so the blockchain is open source, it's transparent, where literally every single transaction that has ever been transacted on any blockchain, you can go search these transactions, you can go look at these data points to see that they're, and you understand that the blockchain is a chain of data blocks. So it's a continuous chain. It continuously builds new blocks, right? Which makes it damn near never to.
Look, as long as it's two computers in the world, the blockchain is always going to exist. It's not going nowhere. Because what it does is it duplicates it. It literally duplicates the whole blockchain anytime a transaction is confirmed. I don't care if it's confirmed from over there or over here. It is literally copying the whole blockchain, the whole ledger, everything that ever happened. And this is how we can guarantee that things like NFTs, things like being able to actually prove transactions, being able to prove and audit smart contracts are actually verifiable processes, because we know how the blockchain works. If you alter one thing, it's going to move a block that's going to knock everything else down, so it's going to be unverifiable.
That's the algorithm.
That's the algorithm. There's no way around the algorithm because it's already set.
BKD771 says it's like a P&L system on the open waters of everyone's transactions. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Etherscan. Cyrus said Etherscan. Etherscan is another place where you can go and verify everything is
Ethereum,
happening on
Ethereum
the
transaction.
Ethereum block.
Yep. Right.
Let me also explain this too. This is important that you understand. Each coin, right? There's a difference between coins and tokens, right? And I don't know if Slice added that to the
No,
list. It might.
I didn't add that. I'm glad you brought it up.
Okay, but
Let's get into
since Cyrus here brought up Etherscan, I want people to understand that there's coins, right? And then there's tokens, and then you have coins that are built on a specific blockchain, and then you have coins that actually own their own blockchain. They're on their own blockchain, right? So Etherscan is an example of the Ethereum blockchain's basically open ledger, as you heard Iggy and Slice talking about the blockchain being an open ledger, right? So you can go on Etherscan and you can check every single transaction that's going down on the Ethereum blockchain. You can see exactly what's going on.
You can say you got 100 million in the wallet. You can look it up. If you got 100 million in the wallet, you can look it up and see if 100 million in the wallet for real.
Yeah.
There's no.
So understand. So understanding that each coin that is an actual blockchain, right, has its own open ledger that you know, if you're participating on a specific blockchain, right? Like for instance, we're on the Tron blockchain, so we go to tronscan.org to view the ledgers, right? To see what's going on, right? In different protocols and transactions that are being made and whatnot. So you would go to tronscan.org. That is a different blockchain though, right? So understanding that, and then also understanding that, tokens, right, are different from coins, right? They're like they have different use cases for them. You have utility tokens, and you have security tokens, right? On these different blockchains, and Slice, for sure, I know you can really dive into that a little bit and kind of explain that in the simplest form. I understand it, but I know you're able to probably communicate it with people a little bit better. So I kind of let you go into that.
Yeah. So for example, right? When you look at a coin like Uniswap, Uniswap is an exchange built on Ethereum blockchain. You can access it through MetaMask, and if you go to Etherscan, any one of these being scan, Tron is going to show you on the transaction what blockchain is attached to. It's going to show you what kind of smart contract is using to be able to execute whatever is executing. So, for example, Uniswap, that's a coin built on the Ethereum blockchain. So you're going to experience gas fees. Any coin built on the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to experience gas fees because it's still a part of the Ethereum network, and you're powering that blockchain by utilizing that coin. On the Tron blockchain, you see how you have low transaction fees with Tron? Well, it's going to be the same thing with any token that's built on Tron, because it takes on, look at it like a family name or a blood family tree.
A bloodline.
Look at it like a bloodline.
Bloodline.
So if I'm utilizing BTT, which is the big token, that is built on the Tron blockchain, so they're a part of the same bloodline. They are in the same family. So understanding this, like for example, even with Binance, right? NFT art finance token, you need to swap BNB in order to get it because it's a part of the same bloodline. You have to go through that family tree to access that. You see? So that's an easy way for y'all to kind of look at it. But always, anytime you're researching tokens, look up what blockchain it's attached to. That way you know how to maneuver in that space and what exchanges you have to go to access it and what wallets you have to use that are compatible with that blockchain. Because wallets are compatible with blockchains too. They are a part of those bloodlines as well.
Let me say this because I just have to make sure I say this. This does not necessarily have to do with blockchains and how they actually work, but because I know some people are going to hear this information, right? And they're just gonna educate them a little bit. Some people are not gonna pay attention, and a lot of you are gonna see these coins that people are talking about on the internet, and you're gonna hit us up or you're gonna hit somebody up to figure out how to buy them. Don't buy these damn coins, these cryptocurrencies, if you don't understand what the process is of getting out of the crypto, right? So you shouldn't get into any investment unless you have your exit strategy, unless you know your exit strategy. So you shouldn't be purchasing any cryptocurrency. You shouldn't be swapping to any cryptocurrency that you don't know how to swap out of. You shouldn't really be playing with these cryptocurrencies and swapping into them if you don't know how to take your profit without selling and going back to cash. I'm gonna say that again. You shouldn't be purchasing these cryptocurrencies or swapping to these cryptocurrencies if you don't know how to swap out of these cryptocurrencies and you don't know how to take your profit without having to swap back to cash or fiat.
Major gem. Major gem. And that's something that ain't nobody talking about, bro. Nobody speaking on this, bro. Nobody speaking on this.
People
stuff,
telling
bro.
you that
everybody just talking about buy this,
buy
shit, bro. Nobody.
But when the shit start going down, which it always does, when the shit starts going down, ain't nobody in sight to let you know, hey, yo, you probably want to pick a stable coin and swap to a stable coin and take your profits. Yo, is you know when you get in, when you purchase coin, this is the process of what you got to do to get out. These are the fees that are associated with this particular crypto, with this particular smart contract. These are the fees associated based on this particular project. Because if you can go look at these cryptocurrencies, you can go look at these smart contracts, you can look at these white papers, which is the roadmap, which is what they're telling you what the intention of these different cryptos are for, and you can see the itemization of what's happened. The blockchain is transparent. These white papers are transparent, and this is how you can identify one if it's a piece of shit coin, right? And even if it's a piece of shit coin, that doesn't mean you can't make money with it.
Because you can trade it. Like, you don't have to hold a coin to make money from it. I'm tired of hearing that shit. You can literally trade against it. You can leverage it. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. When you biggest crypto player ever, that's all I gotta say, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you take the time out, learn this shit, learn how to leverage this shit, and time remaining, they trying to close me out on Instagram. It's too much sauce. It's all good. It's all good. They trying to close me out. It's all good.
This is so. I just had to make sure that I say that we're gonna touch back on it again in a little bit, but and I'll talk about, you know what I'm saying, because I see that triggered a lot of people. The comments were fucking crazy, right? Because ain't nobody talking about how the fuck to go to these stable coins, how to take their profit, how to look at understanding this, right? But I just want to go back to this question we had. Is it name on the blockchain with the transaction number, or is it proof of transaction, just the transaction numbers, right? The blockchain that is on is associated with whatever crypto. So you can know what blockchain it is based off what cryptocurrency, and you can see the actual wallet address, when the transaction happened, how much the transaction was, and where the transaction was sent to, right? So let's go look at this, right? People like, you know what I'm saying? When I started talking that shit, bro, look what happened. Look at these comments, bro, right? Because, right, I hopped in the Dogecoin because of the hype. A lot of people hopped in the Dogecoin because of the hype and had no clue what the hype was about. All they knew it was the hype and had no clue how to get out of it, when to get out of it, and a lot of people were shot in the fucking foot, right? And shit plummeted, right? Touch on stable coins, right? So you have stable coins like USDT, right?
ERC20 and TRC20. So the ERC20, the E stands for Ethereum. That's the USD dollar tether on the Ethereum blockchain. Then you have US dollar tether on the Tron blockchain, which is TRC. Right. So stable coins, right, are coins that are tied to the dollar, right? They're not volatile coins, meaning you won't put your money in there and expect it to go up or down, because it's tethered. USDT
right? USD tethered, which means it's connected to the dollar, right? So it's going to be stable in association with that dollar amount. So no matter what the market's doing, so if you have these cryptocurrencies, right, and you just say you put $100 in, a Tron, right, and it went up to $200, you can swap your profits from Tron to USDT on a TRC to the Tron USD and keep those profits in crypto, not taking it back to cash, but keeping it in crypto so that you're not taxed those transaction fees and those capital gains tax because it's in crypto and you can still benefit from the profits and not having to worry about it dropping, right? And it's perfect. Let's see, USDT, USDC. Shit, I don't know how to do that. You see what I'm saying?
You got to join biggest crypto play ever.
Right, she in there, right? The thing is, there's different platforms inside of the Clever wallet, right? You can swap with the little swap and go from one crypto to the other cryptos that are on the platform. You can use sites like Simple Swap, which we have listed in the swap crypto part of the actual Discord, right? How do you take profit, right? So there are different strategies for how much profit to take. It won't get into as far as the strategy of how much profit to take, but the best way to take the profit is to just swap whatever amount you're looking to take of that profit to a stable coin, which is literally going through the process of putting that crypto into a smart contract on a swap and converting it to the same way you can convert a dollar to a European dollar or a dollar to a peso. The exact same thing you can convert in cryptos, and you want to convert to these stable coins so you can keep it in crypto and still leverage that. Yeah, appreciate that, Iggy. That's hella essential to know. This is the game that I'm teaching. All right, listen, and we also got a special guest that we want to bring on here tonight. Many of you have definitely heard from the guy himself. Go ahead and bring him out here, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Red Pillar.
Red Pillar, what's going on, brother? Peace to the God.
To the gods, man. It was really good. Let me
Man.
sideways.
Y'all ain't even know it. Y'all ain't even know it. That's what you get when you biggest crypto play ever, man. You get surprises. Get surprises.
Peace. First and foremost, I want to say all honors to the family. And I've been sitting back, listening to y'all drop these gems and, just educate and onboard the family with this information. This is very important. The times that we're in, there's a learning curve that's taking place. But, I would let the family know that there's nothing to be afraid of and nothing to be nervous of, because with the learning curve, you have brothers and sisters who've been locked in, for months learning these things, and you brothers are definitely qualified to do what y'all doing. I just want to say big ups, biggest crypto play ever, youngest crypto play ever. Salute to everybody that's doing the damn thing, on that bull run, I'm talking about, where my dog's at.
Yeah.
What you tell them, man? Pay us in crypto.
Yeah, pay us in crypto.
Man.
It's just a beautiful time. My heart is smiling. That our people have options now. You feel me? Right. We got multiple income streams. We got multiple options to get out of the motherfucking hood. Apartment 4H. We don't got to take penitentiary chances no more. You know what I'm talking about? We trapping legally now. We trapping digitally, and it feels good. Unless you holding Doge, it don't feel that good. But it feels good though.
Yo.
Not
the Doge, motherfucker.
Not the Dogecoin, motherfucker.
No, but look. Blue Pill dropped this science, and I don't want to take my brother's bars and whatnot, but ever since DMX made his ascension, there's been a run on the dog coins. And that there's one of the
Facts.
mistakes that the people may have made is to think that there's only one dog in the race. You
Yep.
feel me? So for everybody that hopped on that motherfucking Shibu this weekend, you wasn't even sweating Saturday Night Live. You was laughing at Elon Musk with his corny ass because you realized that when he threw that tweet out, you know, this is a very crypto game, and the prefix of crypto is hidden. So you got to be able to have, you know, the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You know, the metaverse has metaphysics tied into it. So he threw the tweet out and was like, he was looking for the pup. And those who knew what he was talking about, he threw an Easter egg out there, and a lot of people came up. They're still on the motherfucking rocket ship, benefiting off of that crypto going to the moon and whatnot. And you know, it is what it is. If you bought in at 75 cents on the Doge, I would say that you learned your lesson this time around. Don't buy anything. Don't hop on a rocket when the shit is taking off. You know, don't buy into the hype. You know, don't buy into the hype.
I'm
You know
doing
what
it
I
to
mean?
you.
Hey,
I
it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That you speaking on that because it's like we've been speaking on this shit, bro. Like we ain't really, to be honest, bro. We ain't even really touched those like that. That's why niggas ain't really see us saying nothing about it because it was like
Right.
we already knew what time it was. But like we've been speaking on, yo, no, what's going on with this blockchain shit and not just what, you know what I'm saying, everybody just buying into, especially like what you just said, like especially when the rocket already, when it's already up there, like why are you gonna buy it now? You finna have a rough it's finna be a rough ride on the way back down. You know what I'm saying? Like it can
When I
only
was
go so far. They've been shooting rockets up in the air for so long, bro, trying to break the, you know what I'm saying?
look,
They ain't been able to
all,
do that shit yet.
all of Elon's rockets crash, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
the
That's
same thing in
fact.
the real world applies to this fake world, this meme world that he's in. All of his rockets crash. They go up, but them shits don't come down without blowing up. So it's cool that everybody was running behind them, but once again, here's the lesson. Don't get caught up in personalities in this space. I'm caught up in white papers. I'm caught up
Yep.
in community more so. I'm not
Yep.
caught up in the hype. A lot of people are chasing the hype. A lot of people with this FOMO, with the fear of missing out. You could imagine how my phone was going off. I could imagine how your phones were going off and your inbox looks and whatnot. But I've listened to you earlier, and I heard somebody say that this is like the stock market and whatnot, that you approach it with the mind state of a trader. So in this space, I realized that there's two types of people. You have investors and you have traders, right? If I were to invest, if I were to come into this space as an investor, I would say I'm going to get me a hard wallet. I'm going to get me either the treasure or the ledger. I'm going to stack that shit with some coins and I'm going to put it up for a few years. I'm investing my savings, right? Because
Yep.
if you're sitting on 10 bands, 20 bands, 100 bands in your savings and whatnot, and the shit just sitting there and it's not doing anything and it's not growing, I would highly suggest that you do as much research as you can as to being the best investor that there is and invest your savings into some crypto because it's going to grow. I wouldn't say to put it all in there. You only invest what you're willing to lose. You know what I mean? But let's say that you got 100 bands in savings and you put 10 bands and you invested in 10 altcoins. They call it shit coins and whatnot. But I don't want to be that disrespectful because there's penny coins out there that have utilities and they're worth something, and them shit's been going crazy lately. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I'm bullish on all dog coins, leash, pitbull, Shibu. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at the aspect of when DMX made his ascension, all of the dog coins went crazy. And then I'm also I have my eyes on the cat coins. They got the pussy cat coin, and a bunch of cat coins are gonna come after the dogs finish running and whatnot.
We was
So
talking about that last night on the show.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was tapped in. Yeah, I was listening to you talk
listen,
about that.
yes, Sirski, pay attention to
y'all heard it here first now. Y'all heard it here first. Red just said it. Look out for the cat coins. It's gonna be a whole
look.
other day on a metaphysical level.
Tits is
Cat
going
coin.
crazy, ass is going crazy. They got the cum
They
token.
do got a tick coin. I seen that. They do got a tick coin.
So
Hey,
y'all know my ultimate purpose in this space is to, you know, I have many different purposes, but my ultimate purpose, what I want to be, you know, what I want to put most of my energy into is what y'all were talking about earlier. You know, I've fallen in love with the concepts that I've been picking up reading these white papers. I've fallen in love with the concept of the creation of the blockchain. I've fallen in love with the aspect of multiple blockchains serving multiple purposes. These are problem solvers. These are algorithms. These are the you know, they say that you could become very rich by solving problems and filling voids. Well, god damn it, that's what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? So for those of us, especially a brother such as myself in this community, and you know, I know what the master teachers, I know what Dr. Sabi was talking about when he, you know, when he commissioned us to, you know, focus on land, build villages, you know, get out of the cities and whatnot, you know, all kind of things that he instilled in us. I'm like, that's what I want to create, these coins, our own blockchains. I want to utilize the open source technology, our own NFT marketplaces. You dig what I'm saying? So we don't have to sit here for the rest of our lives and big up, because when we talk about something and when we put our energy into it, we make it blow. You feel me? I don't want to be a consumer. I want to be a prosumer. I want to be able to give something to the people, and I want to create a community where they're gun ho about our project and they get behind it and we make it go to the moon, and we make multimillionaires out of multiple people and whatnot. So we could all, and then the people who we could help make millionaires, they build their blockchain and then they build their technology. It's not, the space is not that crowded yet. Like Slice was saying, what's the percentage? What's the percentage
Less than 1%.
bro,
Less
it's
than
less
1%
than
of the
one. It's
world.
less than 1%, bro.
Word,
It's less
Of the
than
whole
1%
world.
in the
word.
entire world, man.
So
So
let,
one of the great things that I see you brothers doing, and I commend you for that, is that you're stepping into the real world, right? And you're taking the show on the road, because we have to be able to press flesh against flesh. We have to be
We got
able to look
shares in
people,
that shit, man. We ain't
right?
wearing your mask. We pulling up, man.
We gotta pull
That
up.
shit.
We gotta pop out. You know what I mean? And by popping out, we give the opportunity for our brothers and sisters that are engineers and coders and whatnot, who, and I'm not stereotyping anybody, but you know, the psychology of certain people are, they're not the kind that are like, you know, the what do they call that? Extroverts.
Extroverts, yeah.
They're not known to be like the, I'm an extrovert. I'm in your face. I'm outside, and you know what I
We
mean?
outside.
You know, that's just my spirit. Certain people fall back. They in the metaverse, they in the games and whatnot. They locked in, they chilling, they don't want to be around a lot of people. And I understand that. I feel you. Everybody can't be the same. But when we pop out, we're rolling out the red carpet for our brothers and sisters with skill sets and whatnot. We're letting you know that, you know, you are appreciated, and we want to be able to talk to you, not on Al Gore's internet where everybody could take, you know, everything that you're saying and run with it. We want to sit down and show you the plans that we have, and see if we could come up with some types of solutions, because time is of the essence and there's work to be done. We could be rolling out NFTs on a weekly basis. You know, we could definitely put a timeline together to when we could basically bang out this blockchain, because I don't consider myself I'm a novice and whatnot when it comes to coding and whatnot, but even I'm learning how to build out my own blockchain and whatnot. Even I'm learning how to build out an NFT platform. I had to take it on my own shoulders. So with people who are out there that have more skills than us, we're letting you know this is a team effort, right? The same way when a movie ends and the credits roll, you don't see just the actor and the director stunting. It's hundreds of people. Whenever when you read these white papers and these founders and whatnot, there's a team. You know what I mean? There's a team of people and whatnot. It's not just a few people. It's a team effort. So our people, we have the chance now to form like Voltron and to come together for commonality, like we did with the biggest crypto play ever, right? With the smart contract, like we've done on the Discord groups and whatnot. All of these things are preliminary to a bigger goal. And the bigger goal is to kick this motherfucking door down and pop our collar and do what we need to do. You know what I'm talking about? Akon is building a smart city, my niggas. Like it's on and popping. You know, I don't see no limit. No, I don't see no limit. I give praise to my ancestors and whoever's working this shit from the other side in the quantum realm. They are making a way for us. So whereas I might have limits on my mentality about what we could do, I had a dream the other day, and it said, Red Pill, in 2 years, you're gonna be running into teenager millionaires, no billionaires, young niggas hopping out of Lambo trucks in their teens, and they're gonna have bees. They're gonna, you know how Jay-Z said another bee? Well, that's another bee. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna have teenagers that are gonna be they're gonna figure this shit out, and they're gonna get to the billions. That's how open this place is. I mean, look at it. If you drop, if somebody would have dropped 100 racks on Shibu when it was 0.00000, you a big whale, my nigga. You Moby Dick in this place.
Bad.
So this is the new you know, this is really the new Foxwood casinos. And like I said earlier, there's traders and there's investors. You got to know what your hand is, what your hand calls for. You could do both, but you got to identify what part do you play. Are you playing for the long game, or are you in this bitch playing for the short run? And I'm not here to judge nobody on anything that they do, because was we judging the niggas when they was dropping 20 bands playing dice the other night? Was we judging niggas standing on couches, popping bottles and whatnot, paying 20 racks for a section? If you're not judging people for what they do with their money every other day, don't start coming in here and turning into the crypto police. You know, if people want to roll the dice, you have every right to do what you want to do. A fool and their money will part ways and whatnot. Just don't do it foolishly. But if you're going to experiment, because winning in this space, it builds up confidence. Yo, I'm gonna share something with you.
If you do it once, you can do it again. So,
man, when you win, when you hit the lick, I took mad L's before I hit a lick.
yep.
My wife would tell you, she had to rock me to sleep some nights. I was stressed. I couldn't even get on platforms. The fucking Binance, my VPN wasn't working. They kept kicking me off. They hit me with the KYC. You know what I mean? And then I'm sending them the KYC and they're rejecting me. And I'm like, oh, they on some hate and shit. They seeing black people trying to get on, and they knocking me down and whatnot. And I just keep pushing. I keep pushing. I'm learning. I'm learning hands-on. And then when something goes great, it washes away all of the stress from what I was going through. So for anybody that's out there who's having a hard time, you know, fuck that. This is, you know, I just came from the gym. I had a hard ass time lifting weights, my niggas, but I have a goal in mind. So there's going to be resistance. You know what I mean? Yeah. We can't, the world is not going to hand you everything easily. You're going to have to walk your way through it. And once you make it through, you're going to pop your collar and you're going to be able to go to your hood and empower some niggas. You're going to be able to go to your family and big them up. You're going to be able to go to wifey and your children. Important. The children are important. They're the ones who deserve this game. So once we get our sword sharp, we're gonna teach these babies. We already got the youngest crypto player ever, but I'm talking about we really gonna give them the game, and then they're gonna be giving us the game. So each one teach one and whatnot. They're gonna be in the metaverse. Real talk. They're gonna take over like how they in Roblox.
Yeah,
They're gonna be in Decentraland.
yeah.
That's a fact. You know, Atari and PlayStation is coming to the metaverse soon. So just get ready. You know.
You know, try. You know, last night
They ain't got no choice.
a lot of prices went down last night. Try and bounce back from 12 cents to 14 cents today. You know what I mean? That's an example of staying down. You know
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
all my Tron holders out there. You know what I'm saying? We bounce back.
That's what I was saying earlier about investors.
Yeah.
If you think this is my mentality, right? For the brothers and sisters out there whose grandfathers and great grandfathers and great grandmothers were farmers. We even have people who come from sharecropper families. I believe they call themselves ADOS, right? Why don't you approach this new game that we're in like a sharecropper or a farmer, right? You planting your seeds. This is what investors do. The seeds are the penny stocks or the penny coins, what they call the altcoins and whatnot. And you throw a rack, or you throw 100, or you throw 500, or you throw 10 bands, because that's my mentality. 10 bands on all of these altcoins that I know is going to do something. Cardano, VeChain, the all of the dog coins, the Shibu and all of that. 10 bands. And if you're able to put your wallet up and completely forget about it, the same way that a farmer plants the seeds and completely forgets about it until harvest season and whatnot, right? And deal with some other type of income streams to take your mind off of these seeds that are growing. The same way that if somebody would have bought Bitcoin in 2020 of May and Ethereum in 2020 of May and put their STEMI check on it, or put some bands on it and whatnot. If a nigga put that PPP money on Bitcoin in May of 2020 and completely forgot about it, and then when the bitch went crazy at 60 bands, well, nigga, your crop is motherfucking ready, my nigga. It unharvested. And then, like you said, put that in some tether. Remember the movie Us that just had came out? Remember they was giving us the tethered ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when a lot of people learned about tether and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, people are learning, like,
that tether.
yeah, that tether, nigga.
Hey, Red, let them know how a lot of these words are these not just random words is going with these coins, these blockchains. Like these, you know, it's a lot more meaning to them. It's a lot more connection to them than people really, you know, are aware of.
The metaphysics of the metaverse, my brother. You know, these coins, look, Shibu sounds like Shiva. You know what I mean? When I heard the name, I was like, oh no, I'm on that, because I already knew what it is. There's all kind of coins that are dealing with esoteric, metaphysical, occult type of you know, connotations and whatnot. And you got to understand that these people who are writing these white papers, these Europeans, these Africans, these Asians, and the Indians, they are bringing it from a standpoint to where they're Christianing and what it is that they're consecrating these coins and whatnot and giving it these tickers, but these tickers have double meanings and things of that nature. So it's very important to learn the lexicon. When you understand the lexicon of this new space that we're in, or this new world, it's impossible to be in a new world and you don't know the lexicon.
That's the main thing that it is, because when you don't know the lexicon, people can have conversations around you and you not be able to pick up on the game that they're giving you because you don't understand what the fuck coming out their mouth.
They could be having a regular conversation. It's been times we sitting there having a regular conversation and people don't know we talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars right in front of them because they don't know the lexicon.
They don't know the. Imagine going to Bankhead and you don't know the lexicon. They wiping their nose and all kinds of. They like slat. You like, what's going on? Yeah,
you don't know the lingo. It's simple as that, and that's with anything. You know what I'm saying? You go to somebody else's country and you don't know their language. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they saying around
You don't know what they saying around. You know, you need Google Translate.
you. Right.
So it's very important to understand this new lexicon. You know, don't spread yourself thin. Learn one thing at a time, right? And you will feel more empowered. You got to remember when you talk to certain people, they're going to understand if you understand what the fuck you talking about based on your lexicon. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna play with you and say certain things, and if you can't keep up, then they're not gonna take you as serious as they should. You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna start taking us very serious soon. So you know, that's important. Uh the we're doing a great job of teaching the family the lexicon. You know what I'm talking about? The biggest crypto play ever, you know, y'all doing a great job of that. And that's very important. That's extremely important. So, like I was saying, because I don't want to be too long-winded, you have to figure out if you're going to be an investor or a trader. For the children, for anybody out there that has babies and whatnot, I have a 1-year-old, right? I got 3 children. He's getting, when I come back, I'm coming to Miami, when I come back, I'm bringing the Safe Pal wallet for him and my daughter and my son, and I'm loading it up and I'm putting it up in a safe. Somebody told me to get titanium and carve the seed phrase on it. So in case that there's a fire or something, the titanium, the titanium sheet that you carve your seed phrase in it won't burn. So that's how you prove, you know, that's how you're able to protect it.
Sauce.
Um,
That's real sauce.
Sauce.
Real sauce.
yeah.
Sauce.
So I'm putting some coins in their wallet and I'm putting it up. You know what I mean? Because I refuse to have my children grow up and look down on me because because they're gonna be able to go back into the archives and be like, oh, nigga, you was trying to show off with your drip, with your Dior and everything, but you wasn't buying me no coins when there was a fucking bull run, nigga. When there was a boom, what was you doing?
What was you doing, man?
What was you doing? Because this is not gonna be forever, y'all. They're pricing us out as we speak. The big boys are mad that there's a new wealth class and you know uh, yeah, all of these Wall Street old niggas and all of these trust fund babies, you think they want to sit in a room with you? You think they want to get priced out? You think they want to have your jet pull up to their jet? So they're talking greasy and whatnot, they're talking down on it, and they're doing everything in their power to price it out.
You feel
Yo, yo, we got the rest of this year. That's how I see it. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm
Hey,
like, we got
man.
the rest of this year to like get it right, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to say that we didn't do our part, man, to make sure that we share this knowledge. They say, you know, he who withholds a grain, the people curse, man. I ain't trying to get cursed by the people, bro. I'm sharing as much grain as I can. It's those people who actually pick up the grain and actually
Straight
go out
up.
and sow these seeds that's gonna be able to harvest this shit. But ain't
That's
nobody
right.
gonna be mad at me for not giving this game out, though.
We got the hot sauce, we got the napkins, we got whatever you need.
Whatever you need.
Over here.
They say the game is to be sold. I'm like, nah, fuck that. The game is to be told, my nigga. It's not to be, you know, we holding these crypto coins, but we not holding the game. You know what I mean? The game is to be told. We're in a different day and age. You know what I mean?
And
Sell
you know,
what?
the beautiful thing is like we all growing together. So like as we growing in this crypto space, y'all growing with us. Y'all don't have to watch. The most painful thing in the world you can do is watch all this shit and not participate. Because by the end of the year, niggas is gonna have their tokens up. Girls is gonna be rolling up on you, nigga. You ain't got no crypto.
You ain't got no crypto?
You ain't got no crypto,
You
nigga.
got no crypto?
They ain't gonna take you serious.
What wallet?
It don't matter how much paper you can show them.
They ain't
They
gonna
got no
Be
crypto.
like, what's in your wallet?
about your Louis wallet. They gonna be asking about your clever wallet, man. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about that Louis wallet.
Yeah, man.
Once the shorties learn how to read the open ledger on the blockchain, you niggas are done.
It's over. You can't
Yeah.
even get it no more.
They gonna be asking for their address and it's undone.
Yo,
You said,
box
how
is
much
gonna be
dollars?
1 ether.
Yeah.
You know, remember it was a $40 cash app? Shit gonna be 1 ether in a minute. Y'all better get your shit up, bro.
Nah, for real.
They gonna tell you to send them some. They gonna tell you to send them some crypto, and then they gonna take that address and pull it up on the Tron Ether scan.
They
They
gonna be
gonna
like,
like, you ain't got shit, bro.
Hey, the new place is I just spent about 4 racks on gas fees. What you talking about? I dropped 4 racks on gas fees. Y'all hear that time?
You feel me? You feel
Wow.
me?
All is when you walk in the house and I can say this NFT cost me $500,000, and I can't even do nothing with it. $500,000.
If I could leave the family with one thing, I would say this. 2021 is not the year to floss, for all you flossy niggas and whatnot.
Yeah, facts.
2020 is the year to divest yourself of all of that shit that don't serve you and put your cash and your liquid into something that's going to grow and appreciate. You need you some digital real estate. You need you some motherfucking artwork, some NFTs. If somebody in your circle put out an NFT, you need to buy that shit. You know what I mean? Stop playing with niggas around you and whatnot, and stop sleeping on the legends. You need to buy all of the NFTs of people who you know and don't know. All of that showing off, and you know what I mean? That this ain't the time for that. I'm completely gonna be stripping myself down to be a minimalistic motherfucker. I'm white t-shirt and just my Ankh chain. I don't have nobody to impress. I don't have nobody to show off to. I'm taking Ubers everywhere I go. I'm not hopping out of nothing. I'm putting all of my money into something that's gonna grow because I understand how this shit works, bro. You know what I mean? I'm investing my money in my education. I'm learning how to build blockchains. I'm learning how to build crypto coins that are not shit coins, that have utilities and whatnot. I'm going to invest in myself so 10 years from now, I'm still relevant, not just in this space, because this space is just the beginning. We are going into a whole nother space, y'all. We are going into a space that I can't even speak of at the moment. We're going into the quantum. Wait until the quantum internet comes. We're going on Web 3. It's Web 3.0. Wait until the quantum internet hits. You know what I'm talking about? Wait until you have access to the fucking D-Wave computer, quantum computers, my nigga. Wait until your phone will have a quantum computer on it. I'm just saying, prepare yourself, because the new wealth class, what's gonna come out in 2022 is there's gonna be a huge divide. Either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Either
was
you
it?
got it, it's gonna be real ugly for the niggas that don't have it.
What was it? Slice, me and you was talking about this the other day, and I think you was listening to one of the queens. I forgot her name, but she was like, she was just talking about how like everybody, right now you either doing one or two things. You either ascending or you descending. There's no balance. There's no
Or,
in between
Hey,
that right now.
or,
The time that we in, so you gotta decide what side you gonna be on. You know what I'm saying?
yo, I got the plug for the fake Gucci belts and the Louis and the Christian Dior's right on 34th Street in the city, my nigga. They done opened up New York City to whereas across the street from Macy's, it's a whole row of people selling everything designer, right?
right.
Take that motherfucking Birkin bag. Is Saweetie on the line? Is she there? Shorty, take your Birkin bag and flip that shit. Go and resell that bitch. Okay? Take your all of them trinkets don't mean nothing. If you show me your crypto wallet, I'll fall in love with you quicker. You know what I'm talking about? Because that means that you're an educated consumer. You know what I mean? We want to elevate from consumer to prosumer. None of that shit is cute anymore. None of it. You know, like Blue Pill said, people are confusing value with cost, and you're
Man.
looking for outside validation, and that means that nobody has instilled that you're the shit to you. The man make the money, money don't make the man. Man make the clothes, clothes don't make the man. You dig what I'm saying? You got to look within and find validation inside of your ass, and the fact that you swift enough to whereas you could get these coins that are 110x in all around you, and then you're in alignment and you're tapped into some type of source or some type of intuition that got you in this motherfucking market throwing up big W's. That's what I'm looking for. And and a little birdie told me that the shrooms will help you with that, but you didn't hear that from me.
Bow.
Bow. Bow. You know,
We can't hear you, bro, Jay.
I said, not the booming motherfucker.
Not the booming motherfucker.
not the boom.
Not the booming motherfucker. All right, man. That's just what a little birdie's saying out there, man.
Yeah, you
Hey,
ain't
shout
hear from me.
out to
Not the
everybody.
shroom. Not the shroom.
You didn't hear that from me.
I don't know nothing about it, man. Hey,
Oh,
man,
you
we got
real.
another instrument to bring on right now, man. A millionaire mommy, Tavy, what's going on? She's probably, I'm gonna let her get a camera. Get her camera up. It's Rochelle, not the shroom. Mad passion on the call. And this is
Listen, we can't talk about nothing passionate, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Feel me? Like it's hard. It's hard to even do that shit. If I don't know, I'm gonna direct you to somebody that do know. But if it's something that I know, I'm gonna speak about it with passion. And I don't mind letting you know I don't know that shit if I don't know that shit. We're gonna keep it like that, you dig?
Facts.
See, y'all wildin'.
Mario! Not the Luigi ball.
Listen. All right, I think she did.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all sense of humor, man. Hold on, put that one on there.
Look, Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live as Wario. Talk black to me. And you know he talks in code. Like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
He always, yeah, they all like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember, Slice? You remember when we was on the clubhouse? We was on the panel with Justin Sun. And
Yeah.
I asked him about. Matter of fact, I think Slice had passed out.
I was half asleep, but I remember hearing everything.
I asked bro about the metaverse on the Tron blockchain. I asked him about
Everybody feel my boy.
NFTs on the Tron blockchain, and was we gonna see a platform like OpenSea open up on the Tron blockchain for NFTs? And like it was all code. But basically, what I got from it was that they already released certain components on the blockchain that allows programmers to go in and whoever it's the race now. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do it first? I can't tell you everything because I'm
Right.
chain. Of course, it's like, okay, well, if you can figure that out, I'm gonna give you this much. If you understand what I'm saying from what I'm speaking when it comes to this code right now that I'm speaking on, if you can understand it, then I'm gonna give you this much. You know what I'm saying? And then you go do what you do. You go do you if you can make it happen, you make it happen. You make it happen before me, you know what I'm saying? Then you win. But it's like, it was very minimal. And for everybody that was on there, like, it was all of like who I think like Lindsay Lohan was on there because he working with her, something like that on NFT. And it was just like
Yeah, she big on NFT.
yeah, they was all on there. But see, they was asking all these questions that, what I'm saying, was just like, I don't think he expected to get a question like that on the clubhouse. So when it was asked, it was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, now I got it. Now he started speaking in his code a little bit. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, it's on the way. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know what's going on so we can, you know what I'm saying, so we can get in. You feel me?
What do y'all think about the Binance NFT market that's coming? What's your thoughts on that?
Slice, you looked at that? You looked into that? You on mute, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah. My bad. As far as the Binance, I like Binance. They got a lot of dope projects going on over there. They got a dope blockchain.
They do.
From what I know, Ethereum is actually, I think the gas fees are a little cheaper when you're utilizing it on that blockchain too. So that's a plus. And a lot of the projects and smart contracts they got over there are pretty solid. But we just got to make sure we know how to audit them smart contracts and we good. You know what I'm saying? Binance, even the coins that's attached to Binance, they all got good utility as far as the top ones that people know them for. Like I like the NFT finance coin. The fact that it's attached to the protocol that allow you to collateralize your NFTs. What else they got over there on the Binance? It's a whole lot going on. And what's crazy is
that's that whole smart chain. The Binance is the whole smart chain. So they got I think what's really interesting about the NFT, the whole NFT deal is that Binance is it's like another Ethereum or like the Tron. You got programmers that can go in there and they can program and develop these smart contract protocols. Um,
Right.
so and they utilizing dApps too. So it's gonna be interesting with integrating um dApps on Binance with NFTs and all of that
Mm.
stuff integrated. It's gonna be real. And plus, you know what I'm saying? Uh I don't know what's gonna happen as far as a protocol for like a metaverse on that, but it's possible. Um, so I mean, having all of those components integrated would be interesting to see what happens on that side. I think, you know.
Right. I just want to say that if they do incorporate a metaverse, for all of the family out there who might have missed out on the metaverse, with Decentraland and all of those other metaverses,
Ethereum,
please,
we'll just say Ethereum because
right on
it's
Ethereum,
crazy out there right now.
yeah, it's so
this
crazy.
shit on lock. It's crazy.
Huh?
They got the metaverses on lock.
On
But
super lock.
Yeah, but
it's
it's like
gonna be
it's
interesting
like
when these other
anybody can
blockchains
we can
meet.
release a new one. Anybody can release a new one and just do the onboarding, and then we got a whole new metaverse with a whole new
Yeah.
network, bro. I mean,
All
that's
my programmers, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Anybody that understands Solidity, JavaScript, C++, anything in that realm, you know what I'm saying? Hit me personally on Instagram at SliceIX. Tap in with me. Let's build. Like let's put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? We got the vision, we got the network, and we want to grow with like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
UI, UX designers, holler at me too. Y'all are important. People might not know y'all importance, but I know y'all important. You dig what I'm saying? All my coders, everybody that's in that space, man. We could build some dope shit, man. And all this shit is up for the taking because we are in the beginning of this space. So we don't have to feel defeated or none of that shit because we can learn this space and we can create this space and we can create the value in this space. You know what I'm saying? Like we create the value in this space.
The one thing that I always say that I'm excited for is when Black genius really gets a hold and understands this blockchain world. Then the creativeness, the limitless possibilities, everything, when all that shit really come together, man, that's when this shit really gonna take off. That's what we pushing for, to trigger that shit. When we spark that Black genius on that next level, it's game the fuck over. It's game.
yeah, it's over. It's gonna be over with when that fully, you know what I'm saying? That's why look, that brings me to the next point. I'm highly advising everybody on here right now, if you're not within the community on the Discord and you not tapped into the protocol to get the extended education, start there. You are going to be you're going to be able to get the education on the basic level starting out so you can start maneuvering in this space because we gotta like we have to continue to to do what we doing, which is we in the future 99% of the time, as I like to say. So it's like we got to continue being there so that we can go grasp. It's like when the way I see like people talk about time travel, I just look at it as like it's just wisdom. Like that's how I see it. So it's like when I'm speaking on that, it's just like okay, we go to the future because of the wisdom and because of the intelligence that we're able to grasp, right? And then we bring it back. And so we need everybody to tap in, right, into the education so that you can start learning, and then over time you begin to learn, and then you begin to be able to go out and create new things, right? And then you come back to the tribe, right? We're like, yo, like, because you an expert, at something, right? Because you learn how to code, or you learn how to program, or you learn how
Right.
to trade, or whatever that is. And then you're able to come back and say, hey, look, this is what I went and fished for. Here's I'm coming back here, like, to the tribe to share this. You know what I
To
mean?
share.
So that's the
Theoretically,
purpose of this community.
right. Theoretically speaking, right, we are currently in what is known as the creator economy, right? I saw somebody in the chat said that their daughter makes beautiful artwork. Where do you get her to start to work on NFTs? Roll out a proposal that we have where, we're proposing, we're gonna share the programs that the brothers and sisters and the parents should be teaching their children right now. The 3D programs, right? And I'll share it right now. Cinema 4D, right? Uh, a free program called Blender. It has a little harder learning curve. Cinema 4D is very, very, and I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's one of the easier programs to learn 3D digital art. You also have Unity, right? And Unreal Engine. This is where they made Fortnite. This is the program that they utilize, because Fortnite
Unreal Engine,
did
crazy.
not come out of the ecosystem of Sony. They were an outside game that was created in Unity, and they basically remember, it was free online. They were utilizing some of the some of the things that we're seeing going on with this new metaverse. And your children are the ones who are going to, they're going to hands-on learn these programs faster than some of us will. We're not as digital as they are. You feel me? There's a learning curve when it comes to the adults that these children could easily pick up. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm proposing that we begin to have after school programs. Remember when we used to go to the after school program and they was teaching us how to play ball and pool and tennis and all that? Well, the new programs is going to teach the children how to create video games, how to create dApps, how to code a blockchain, and how to make an NFT and how to mint it. You know what I'm talking about? And this is going to be an ongoing process for the babies all around the world. I'm talking about from, because in Africa, they're on board right now. You could go to the continent and they'll teach you some shit. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go there like, Mother Teresa, where you trying to save them. No, they on top of their game. They know how to do this. And if we were to teach our children, the at-risk youth and whatnot, the children that are out here drilling and whatnot, the children who are, who money is, they have expendable income. You know what I mean? Money just comes to them. Well, why don't you go and blow $700 on that program, my nigga? Cinema 4D. Turn off Madden for a few hours and learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you make your own Madden. How long are we gonna be in the fucking crib playing 2K? And we've been doing that for decades. I was doing it when I had the first Madden. You know what I mean? And my son, who's 13, you know what I mean? My father was playing video games with us. Now my son is playing video games all day. So when are we going to make our own video game? So now time has caught up to us and technology is democratized to whereas we can do this. We don't have to ask permission. We could disrupt the whole industry, the fantasy industry, the entertainment industry and whatnot. Do you know that that's the biggest industry? It eclipses movies and music, right? The fantasy industry with video games and whatnot. GTA 5 was the biggest selling title of any entertainment ever. Any movie, any album, it was the biggest grossing entertainment title ever. So it's time to make these moves. In about 2 or 3 years, we will all be very, very proud of ourselves. You know, we could own equity in everybody's creations. You know what I'm talking about? We could own each other's NFTs. You know what I mean? We could be angel investors in each other's platforms. The same way that you see Jay-Z and them and Nas, you know, they coming up on angel investors, Angel List IO, and all of these other sites and what. We could do the same thing. They're not doing anything that me and you can't do. You know? So the same way that they're investing in and they have equity in these new startups, it's the same way that we could do it. We could turn a bando into a motherfucking accelerator. You know what I mean? We could turn a band because, to be honest with you, this crypto game is the new bando, my nigga.
Yeah.
The new band. I know niggas is doing
Check it
shifts.
out, come on.
Yo, I know dudes that are doing shifts. I go to sleep, you stay up and you watch the markets. You feel me? They selling the Zaza, they taking the Zaza money and they putting it into the crypto. But and you know, Zaza's legal where they at. I just got to put that out there so
New,
nobody's
new,
ports the video.
the first stages of the new business models, man. Right here. You know what I'm saying? Why everybody worried about robots taking over the world, you know what I'm saying?
We
We
coding
know
that
what's up.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna create, you feel me? We gonna create, bro. We gonna
You
keep
know,
creating. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody worried about losing, but like nah, like it's like we're gonna keep creating. So it's all good. You
we
just
are the
gotta tap
creators.
in. You just gotta tap
Yeah,
in, man.
we are the
That's all you
creators.
gotta do.
All they got to do is tap in.
Man,
I feel that every single one of us is come already gift wrapped by the Most High. Your DNA has been activated. You have a skill set that I don't have, and I have a skill set that you might not have. But going back to what I was saying earlier, when you go and do your research on any movie, any video game, any classical album, anything that has equity and value, there were multiple hands in that pot. I don't want to do nothing by myself. It's no fun like that. You know what I'm talking about? That turns into niggas being lonely in the house looking out the fucking blinds and whatnot, and you become a recluse and whatnot because you know what I mean? I want to thank myself. No, nigga. You're not self-made. You feel me? Your ancestors is behind your funky ass.
Yeah.
And it's niggas on
All
your
the
team
time.
that you don't want to mention. And if you don't give them their flowers, they're gonna fucking shit on you. You know what I mean? Share the stage. It's big enough. It's big enough. It's 7
Big
billion people on the
facts.
planet. Huh?
Big facts.
Big facts. So
Factory.
I want to win with a team. I want to win with multiple teams. I've seen too much trauma in my community. I've buried too many of my friends. They couldn't make it to see this shit. So I'm just doing it for them. It's niggas that's in a pokey right now that won't see the light until I break them out. You know what I mean? It's people's, you know, it's a bunch of things going on. So we need to come together as some teams. Mastermind principle, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Mastermind principle. Read the book again. He told you niggas to put your brains together because I promise you, the people that are winning, the little boy that looked like a technical boy from American God, the young billionaire who created Ethereum, go and look at how many people helped his ass out. What do you think angel investors are? How do you think they get round one and round A and round B invest? These is older white people believing in younger white people or whatever. They believe in each other. They drop bread on each other. They invest in each other. I don't gotta believe in you. If you got some shit that I know that's gonna boom later on in life, I'm gonna bet on you. I'm gonna invest in you. You don't gotta. I don't care what your religion is and none of that stupid stuff. That's the obstacles and those are the blocks that have been stopping us for so long. But now we finna jump over that shit like Mario, right? We're gonna get past all of the little things that keep stifling us, and we're gonna have our eyes on the prize, and we're gonna think big, because the new word is parabolic. Remember I dropped that last night? Parabolic, my nigga. That means that parabolic means it's beyond abundant. You know what I mean? So we want parabolic wallets.
Factory. Factory. This is, you know what I'm saying? We've been giving y'all a lot of game, and I know a lot of y'all are here. This is the first time y'all come across what it is we have, and many of you are looking for opportunity to participate with us and how you can start earning crypto, how you can start leveraging the blockchain technology to understand this space and get access to even more education, to be a part of a community where you can grow and move within this space. And I'm going to give you guys that opportunity to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the website inside of the chat here, all right? And I want you guys to go to this website. If you're looking to become part of the biggest crypto play ever, looking to figure out what we have going on, you want to go to this website. And then once you get inside the community, you want to send myself, right, J Crypto, Slice, or Brother Red a message inside of them, right? Pick one, choose one, doesn't matter, right? Send us a message, right? And so that we can help you position yourself with the biggest crypto play ever, so that you can start earning crypto. Because, you know, we talk a lot about not buying crypto. And, you know, when we say that, we mean it in a way, not necessarily that you shouldn't ever take your money and purchase crypto, but we believe that you shouldn't get in the habit of just purchasing crypto. You should get in the habit of earning crypto, taking your cash, getting into the crypto space, and then getting those assets to start working for you to producing more crypto, swapping in between crypto versus the mindset being getting just you losing your money and going into. So go to the website, it's in the chat, click it, get access to the community. It's going to bring you inside of our Discord, walk you through the steps, right? You want to make sure that you're going to get a message from the automation. Follow the directions directly in that message to the T, and then send us a message so that we can help get you access. The thing that we have here is that is different than any place else is the opportunity for you to get educated and for you to resell access to that education and get paid in crypto, leveraging smart contract technology. You're going to be able to know where your money's coming from, when it's coming, right? It comes instant. We are on the Tron blockchain, leveraging the Tron cryptocurrency. So all of the transactions happen at light speed, right? The money is not held inside of the smart contract. You get access to the funds that you are supposed to earn, or that you earned immediately. We're going to show you everything about that. We also have a platform that you literally can log into and get all the training you need, watch videos. These replays, as we go down the line, they will be on the platform so that you can always have access to them, so you can go back and watch this game and get this game and watch these timestamps, because we're doing it to educate and we're doing it to put these timestamps out here to show that, you know, we're doing what it is we're saying we're doing. We're putting you know what I'm saying, our time and our effort and our energy into the marketplace, into the people, to elevate them, to lift them, right, to help them ascend to the next level, especially dealing with this crypto space, especially dealing with this blockchain technology. So you can go to the biggest crypto play ever.com, right? Send us a message once you get inside. Follow the message that you get from the automation, right? Get your wallet set up, show you what to do with your seed phrases, right? You've heard the information tonight about seed phrases, so you understand how important it is to protect those, right? You heard Brother Red talking about carving them into titanium so that they won't burn. You can imagine how serious it is when you're talking about carbon, right? You're not putting your debit card number on no titanium, right? You're not putting your social security number on no titanium. But this, right, if it's serious enough to take these actions, you want to protect them with everything you can. You want to go ahead and come into the community where you can get this type of education, this information all the time, as well as position yourself to earn. Also, I'm gonna let Slice talk about it. He's been working very, very hard to put this tour together for us, to make sure we got everything in place that we need, because like Brother Ray said, we getting out on the road, we getting in front of the people. So I'm gonna pull this up on the screen so that you guys can see it, and I'm gonna let them, Brother Slice, talk a little more about this tour that we actually kicking off tomorrow in H-Town.
Let me get a roll right quick, man.
Yes,
Big
sir.
crypto play ever, man. We going to Houston, Miami, up close and personal. Y'all gonna get this shit real live in person. we're talking about blockchain technology, smart contracts, cryptocurrency, how to not get finessed in this crypto space, how to properly protect your shit, how to get into this space and maneuver. You can sit right there firsthand, and we can show you techniques. We can show you how AR, VR work. You can put these goggles on right here and immerse yourself into the BCPE Academy. You can walk around the virtual space that we got. You're gonna be able to not only do VR, but you're gonna be able to do AR. You're gonna be able to see the warranty report live, the NFT piece that me and Red did together. You're gonna be able to actually stand inside that and see it in full spectrum. Like, this is deeper just learning about crypto. This is technology. All this shit is technology. So we want to bring this shit on the road. We taking it city to city. We definitely be in Atlanta as well. Me and Red got an event going on out there. On the 27th, we got something going on as well. The Evolution to Be Digitized, an online event where we'll be breaking all this down. A masterclass from the master teachers. You dig what I'm saying? And we taking this shit on the road because, you know, y'all been seeing us online. But one thing about it, we are outside and we'll be up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? We don't need face diapers for this shit, man. We don't need no face diapers.
No face diapers.
No face diapers. We good, man. Biggest crypto play ever. Crypto play ever.
Hey, man, these just the first 3 dates, man.
Hey, BC, man, that's all I got to say, man. BCPE, UNIV, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, man.
You already.
Feel me? That's what we doing, man.
So
Hey, get in where you fit in, man. Get in where you fit in over here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to elevate you. All you got to do is tap in. That's all you got to do. Tap in.
Sister in the chat said, do we need a driver? Professional CDL Class A. We get that biggest crypto play ever truck going on that road. We need a rig out there.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to have to, we got to talk about that. We got to set something up with that for sure.
Yes, sir.
Who that is? That's Diane.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna chop it up.
Yeah,
so
so
look,
we're gonna talk about that.
Y'all actually can y'all can text TOUR, TOUR to 214-983-9792. It's right here on the screen. Text TOUR to 214-983-9792, and we will send you the direct link to RSVP. Get your tickets before they out, man. Listen, biggest crypto play ever. When we in Houston, we're gonna be linking with my brother Pop Darby. This is tomorrow. If you in the Houston area, tap in. This shit is heavy. We're gonna be in Dallas with my brother B Reed. Salute to my brother B Reed over there with Derek Grace and them doing big things, man. When we in Miami, oh bro, Miami. Listen, I ain't even about to get started. Y'all just gonna see the results of what's going on in Miami.
Miami could be a whole different type of ball game.
We're gonna have my brother Blue Pill. We're bringing the guys out. What we talking about? We linking up with Big FPA, Lizzie Jeff, the whole tribe. This shit is major. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey. Don't tell them too much, man. Don't tell them too much, man.
I ain't told them nothing.
Miami gonna be different, man. Miami gonna be different.
Crypto play ever.
Let me give him a little peek, man. Hey, and even if I know you see Houston, Dallas, and Miami up there, even if you don't see your city, don't even worry about it. Text TOUR to 214-983-9792 because you'll be able to get updated when we are coming to your city. You'll be one of the first people to know when we come into your city. So go ahead and text TOUR to 214-983-9792.
I wanna tell y'all too, like, okay, do this as well. Text TOUR and then put what city and state you went to.
Right. You know, New York need this.
Man, New York, we definitely coming to New York, man. We got a lot of people tapped into New York.
I think the city opens up July 1st. The face diapers come off. So
yeah,
that's the whole city gonna be going. Why it's gonna turn up as soon as they open up. You know what I mean? Open up towns like Phase 3.
Andre Henderson.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah. We got you, Andre. You good?
Yeah.
We're gonna send you the link.
Yep. Another way I can get to it, you can go to the link in our bio. Go to @BiggestCryptoPlayEver on Instagram. Hit the link in bio. Get direct access to the tickets. If y'all not following us on Instagram, make sure y'all follow us right now because we'll be updating everything from there. It's lit. Y'all can actually get links straight to the virtual land, get access to the community. All that is inside that one link. You can get the tickets, you get access to the community, you get access to the virtual land. The virtual land is compatible with desktop, mobile, tablet, VR. There's no excuse, man. Tap in. Biggest crypto play ever. You can come now and get your education. Right now, inside the building, we got education. We got the NFT store. We got videos from my brother Red Pill, Street Bug, Big 4Ps. We got MIT courses in there. We got Metaverse 101. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's over 24 hours worth of information. You're going to come there and you're going to get what you need. You're going to get more than what you need. You're going to have to come back for a second serving. You're going to get the itis. This is a overload. We are lit right now. It's the biggest crypto play ever in life. Straight up. Ever.
Don't forget you can go in there and learn about the metaverse.
Take it in. We see y'all. We see y'all. We see you.
Yeah. You can go in there and learn about the metaverse. Watch what's going on in the metaverse and watch the video of the metaverse tell you that the metaverse not even here yet, but you standing in it right now watching it. That's gonna tell you how far ahead we is right now with this shit. Right. So just be mindful of where you at and be mindful that, tap in with us. Just tap in. You know what I'm saying? Cause we here. You feel me? Like we here, like y'all, we here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just collectively, you know what I'm saying, coming together at this point and full out executing. And so yeah.
My brothers, I'm about to tap out. I gotta get ready to get up at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna see y'all in Miami.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Keep doing
gratitude.
Yeah, tell
Peace
Pop
to
I said
God, man. Salute.
Yeah, tell everybody in Dallas I said what up. And yeah, let's get this ball rolling. You know what I'm talking about? To the moon, my niggas.
To the motherfucking moon.
To the moon, brother. You already know. Peace to God.
Peace.
Peace to God.
And peace to the family out there. Biggest crypto play ever. You already know what it is. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to everybody riding with us. You know what I mean? Love and light. Peace.
Y'all ain't know it turned up like that, huh? I was trying to figure out why everybody was talking about everything but this, man. Biggest crypto play ever. We taking this shit on the road. Y'all gonna be able to see us up close and personal. I see y'all texting right now. The text is going crazy. I see Masterclass coming through. I see Tour coming through. I see Metaverse coming through. I see BCPE coming through. Okay, y'all. Okay. I see what's going on. Somebody just told me they invited their mom, they invited their family. Wow, man.
Hey, man, y'all see the biggest crypto play ever, man. We ain't playing. We ain't doing no playing. We don't do no playing.
We're kicking the tour off tomorrow. We will be in Houston, man.
Listen.
And we gonna have that shit on. We're gonna have that shit on.
Inside the biggest crypto play ever, man. You're gonna be able to start learning how to get access to trading strategies, auto trading strategies, how to earn crypto, how to swap crypto, how to buy crypto, what the metaverse is, how to maneuver in the metaverse. You're gonna really be able to start getting your crypto bag in order with the education and the opportunity. Thank you for the treat. Peace. Peace, son. Really, this is so powerful, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all the biggest crypto play ever, right? Wow, awesome information. Thanks, God. Hey, y'all make share this for 5 people. Share it for 5 people, man. Peace.
This base level info. Just now imagine what you're gonna get when you fully tap in, when you fully immerse. You know what I'm saying? Like this base level info right here. Gotta tap in.
This link that y'all on right now, as soon as it's over, you can go back and replay this at any time. Y'all can send this out to y'all family, friends, kids, colleagues, constituents, whatever word fits you best. You can send it out to them, let them get access to this, and y'all can actually go to, like I said, y'all can go to biggest crypto play ever on Instagram. Follow us. Make sure y'all tag us. I want to see everybody that's on here right now. Tag us and let us know what you got from the night, man. I want to see y'all tag the @biggest crypto play ever on Instagram. I want to see the page go crazy tonight. Biggest crypto play ever.
Let's get it.
Ever. Hey man, we appreciate y'all. Does anybody have any other questions or anything that they want us to answer right here while you have us right now? Because like I said, the tour kicks off tomorrow, man. We're gonna definitely be moving around a lot. So I want to give you the time right now to ask the questions because you guys don't always get us in real time like this where we're able to have a real conversation back and forth. Share. Thank you so much. BCPE. Right, global, baby.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
We love you. Absolutely, peace. That being said, man, hey, crypto, peace to the guys, man. And we're gonna get ready, man. If y'all on the text list, I'm gonna send y'all some information tomorrow about what we got going on, everybody. So if you haven't texted in, the number is right here, right below our pictures. You can text Masterclass Tour or BCP, whatever it is, to 214-983-9792 to get access to that text list because you get extra bonuses. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff with maybe some vacations, giveaways, and things like that. So I really want you guys to tap in to what we got going on because we really want to help you guys in the space as much as possible. Can we pay at the door for the Miami event?
So
The Miami event is a virtual event. If I'm not mistaken, is that right? Ain't that right?
So it's gonna be a virtual event. We're gonna be streaming live. Now, if you do want access to the meet and greet private access, you would just get access to the text list and let us know that you want to RSVP in Miami to come meet us at the private event, and we'll get back with you.
Yep.
Destiny shoot J Crypto a message inside the Discord. He said this. She said this is. I don't know if I'm affiliated with smart contract. I started the process. It says, if I purchase crypto centralized, can I transfer it to decentralized? They still track it. Oh, they still gonna track it.
Oh yeah.
You got access to a centralized. You tracked.
They're gonna track. Yeah, that's you track. You hit.
Because at the end of the day, it's on an open ledger. But the difference between it being an open ledger without your name or without KYC is it's on the open ledger connected to your name, so you can't delete it anyway, being that it's on the blockchain. So you just got to remember that. Remember what we spoke about earlier about everything being timestamped and being on the blockchain, on the open ledger. And with that being said, it's the biggest crypto play ever. I hope y'all understand now how to not get finessed. If you forgot already, you can replay this video. You can replay the last masterclass.
Y'all share
tap in with the Discord. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all can catch us on tour. Y'all can tap in with the clubhouse rooms we do, the Instagram lives we do. We make sure we extremely engage with y'all daily. So y'all tap in with us. And if you on the text list, you're very special because you don't have to wait. You don't have to wonder what's going on. It's coming directly to your phone.
If the Discord get it first, the text list get it second. Everybody else get it last. Peace. Great build. Gratitude. With that being said, man, going to end the stream. Once it's through process, will be up on YouTube. Peace to the gods.